When did my husband finally cross the line? My husband, Ryan, has always had this strange obsession with asking his older sister, Emily, for approval before making any decision, no matter how personal or trivial. New furniture? He'd send Emily photos to ask which color she liked. Dinner plans? He'd text her recipes while I was literally cooking beside him. It was annoying, but I told myself it wasn't worth fighting over. Until it was. It started small, like when he wanted to rearrange our living room. I suggested moving the couch near the window for better light. He immediately called Emily on speakerphone and asked what she thought. She said, "Nah, that would look weird. Keep it where it is." He hung up and said, "She's probably right. Like my opinion meant nothing in my own home, then it escalated. When we adopted our dog, I wanted to name her Luna. Emily said she preferred Sadie. Guess which name we ended up using? Every single decision, and from the curtains to our weekend plans, had to be Emily approved. Last month, we were shopping for a new car after our old one finally died. I'd spent weeks comparing models, prices, gas mileage, and being practical. But when we got to the dealership, Ryan suddenly excused himself to double check with Emily. He came back saying, "She thinks we should lease instead of buy." I stared at him, completely dumbfounded. "Ryan, we can decide this. Emily doesn't even drive a car." He shrugged. "She's good with money." But the real breaking point came last week. I got a promotion at work, a huge one, something I'd worked for years to earn. I came home excited, ready to celebrate. Ryan smiled and said, "That's amazing." Then 5 minutes later, he called Emily on FaceTime. "Hey, Em, guess what? Megan got promoted. Should she take it though? It's more hours." I just froze. He was asking his sister whether I should accept my dream job. Emily frowned on the screen. "I don't know. Ryan, if she's going to be busier, who's going to handle the house stuff?" That's when something in me just snapped. I took off my engagement ring and placed it on the counter. "You should probably ask Emily what to do with that too," I said quietly. He blinked, confused, then panicked. "Wait, what? You're overreacting." "Overreacting?" I said. "You've turned our marriage into a 3-person committee. Me, you, and your sister." I didn't agree to that. The next morning while he was at work, I packed a bag and left. I didn't call Emily for permission. I didn't call anyone. I went straight to my friend's place and finally felt like I could breathe again. A week later, Ryan showed up at my office with flowers and a letter. He said he'd started therapy to work on his dependency issues. He promised to set boundaries, to stop letting his sister control every part of his life. Maybe he means it. Maybe he'll change. But I told him I'd need to see actions, not apologies. Because love isn't about taking a vote. It's about partnership. And for once, I'm done asking for anyone's approval but my own.